There ain't no telling where they'll go, and it's nothing short of a propos. Well, they're out there fighting when they should be writing. Settle up for Adventure Brodeo.
Nothing like a good September day spent golfing with friend.
Yes, golfing with friend. The ultimate September retreat.
Oh, well, it's the Adventure Brodeo, and off into the links we go for a nice, slow, easy day. Unless there's lots of monsters in this game, I can't remember.
That might be. It's feasible.
We're playing a haunted
never
level,
go golfing.
so...
Yeah. Never assume you won't be murdered on a golf course. That's exactly where I'd murder someone.
Oh boy, I gotta remember how the controls for this work. Free cam. Alright, I need a free cam. Okay, alright, I got it. I think I remember
Many ways,
this.
It's more complicated and more of a sport than real golf.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna have to remember what all the power... Wait, hang on, fine aim. There we go, that's what I needed. Kaboom! That's actually better than I thought I would do.
It was a nice ramp up. I'm not going to look ahead, I'm just going to whiff it. Boom. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have looked ahead. Okay, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson there.
Wait, am I still supposed to be shooting? Oh no! Oh, we're not taking turns, are we?
No, I think it's like loser goes first. I'm controlling very slowly down this hill at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay, alright, now I'm watching you. Alright, now I remember.
Chaos golf.
There we go.
Oh no.
Well,
come on, that wasn't physics.
As I'm watching you smack the ball around, can I? Oh, I could. I can change my angle. Good. I think I'll go ahead and tell people why we're doing the haunted theme for this fun game. It is, of course, in recognition of the Shingles the Movie Indiegogo that we are attempting to fund, as well as a good old tradition of Spooky September.
Spooky September, much like Spooky July.
You know, yeah, you gotta really make the spookiness work for you.
Any month can be spooky if you just use your imagination.
You just have to believe in yourself. That's the real story. Ah, no, that didn't go well.
Well, I'm gonna
oh man, they make you start all the way back. That is rough-a-doodle-doo.
Golf is not a forgiving game.
That is a true statement. I have heard.
It's not about mercy. It's invented by rich white people. It's very much not about mercy.
If you're looking for kindness, you're looking for the wrong game.
Go play badminton, loser. This is Golf Town.
God, I hate these tiny hills. Like, in real mini golf. I almost said in real golf.
In real golf.
In real golf, I hate these. The famous tiny hill hazard in real golf.
I hate these ghosts and pumpkins, just like in real golf.
I did about as bad as I really would do on a tiny hill in real golf.
Yeah.
What's the maximum? Yeah.
To be honest, this is quite a realistic simulation of me playing crazy golf.
Okay, now I gotcha.
Realistic, tedious simulation. Yeah, but I hope you're appreciating the spooky atmosphere inherent in Spooky September. Very convenient for us that it is Spooky September because we are promoting a crowdfunder for a horror movie, Shingles the Movie. Check it out on Indiegogo if you haven't already. The way social media and algorithms and stuff and the human attention span works is that half of you listening to this will be sick to death of me talking about the Shingles Indiegogo, and half of you will be thinking, what the fuck, a Shingles Indiegogo?
They're making a movie out of Shingles? Why didn't anyone tell us of this?
Wait a minute, Shingles? What the fuck are you talking about?
If that
I'm
sounds
afraid-
preposterous, keep in mind we've been doing this podcast for 6+ years and still regularly interact with people who are like, wait, there's a podcast with like a bunch of comedy fantasy authors I know? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be shooting toward in this situation. I'm so confused.
Yeah, no.
I'm so screwed.
It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but there are people who will say, like, oh yeah, I love Drew Hayes and Rick Walteri and John G. Hartness and Joseph Brassi and Robert Bevan and Steve Webber. What do you mean they've got a podcast together?
Oh god.
Oh, I'm just in this spook hole.
Dude, I'm getting destroyed by this hole. This is not good.
Okay, right. Oh, I'm under a table. That'll do.
It turns out I guess 6 is not the maximum stroke count we're learning.
No, I think they just want you to keep on going at it so the spirits of the damned can laugh at you.
Alright.
Well, I'd do it if I was a ghost. Take as many shots as you want, mate. I'm dead. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, while we're on the spooky level, why don't we take some of the Discord Ushkin questions that are related to it, such as Aaron/Tiggy who asks, what's your favorite Halloween candy/autumn treat? Can be alcohol related.
Autumn treats. I don't know. Everything I like in autumn, I kind of like all year round. But I will say, just a nice, sticky, dark ale. Maybe more of a winter thing, but I'm going to get out there this year. I'm going to find me some plum porters and some cherry stouts. Those things are a bit much. They're only good for like 1 or 2 bottles. And then it tastes like you kind of robbed your grandma's expensive candy. But, they're good.
Is that a common thing?
Well, it was when I was a child. I was a very greedy child, Drew. I didn't care if Granny's chocolates had booze in them. And even today, it kept me quiet.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
No, I mean, that is the war. Oh, no, wait a minute. We can Tony Hawk this. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm realizing, but I just definitely did my angle bad.
No, I just thought I just hit my ball into a wall like a numpty, which is incredible.
Does this count? Oh my god, this counts.
I
That
don't
is
feel like
such
that should count.
shenanigans.
Absolutely. Absolute shenanigans.
Oh man, that was wild. I will say, oh my god, I got a bogey. I got something rateable. I think I talked about this on the podcast we had recently or something, but there were these gingerbread Oreos I found last year that were like kind of like a ginger snap cookie with like a white icing with like, I don't know, the little candy pops in them. I don't know all the specifics. What I know is it was the most delicious damn Oreo I have ever had in my life, with absolutely no exception, and I am dearly hoping they will return this year. Oh god.
I was aiming for that moving.
You have to get on that stupid tray.
Oh no.
It didn't work.
Yeah, I think autumn is really kind of, I'm sure I'm like part dog or something. It's, the seasons change. I'm like, I'd best eat an entire deer carcass. But,
oh no! Ah, poop doodle.
I guess. Poop doodle. Oh no, I'm on the wrong floor. So yeah, autumn's a good time for eating stuff. It's getting cold. Eat some stuff.
Oh, you know what?
Besides,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but that's why I like to stick to the stodgy classics like gingerbread, eggs, hot dogs, warm stodgy stuff.
From a booze perspective, one of my favorites that is truly a fall one is to just grab some, supermarket cider and a little bit of Fireball, throw them in a crock pot together, and let them get warm. Fantastic. It will be a hit at your local event. It's just
Now,
good.
I thought you were going to say, I like to get some supermarket cider, some Fireball, and then just get wasted on a park bench. Which is fine, you know. Autumn's a good time for doing that as well. You got to keep warm on those park benches.
I very nearly made that one.
I'm going to tell you something that I think is kind of autumn ideal, except over here it's so traditional, it's just not seasonal at all. It's a dessert, and I don't know if you have it in America. It's sticky toffee pudding with custard. Does that ring any bells? I'm sure you must have some kind of equivalent. It's very delicious.
I mean, I know we have toffee. It's not as much of a thing, at least here in the South. I definitely can't speak for every region's specific delicacies.
Okay, one to look up then. It is the ultimate pudding in the English sense. Yeah, so get that fine English delicacy. That'll stick to your ribs on a cold autumn evening. Give you energy to fight the bears or whatever it is you do in autumn.
Let's fight the bears. That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Oh, have you done this loop-de-loop yet?
Yes,
Am
yes,
going
I have.
Crazy?
I got,
damn it.
I think, extremely lucky.
It's not having any. It's mocking me. It's making a mock of this entire situation.
Let's see. Similarly, while we're kind of in this area, Earthskater13 asked, what's your favorite fall activity?
I make a big thing about despising the death of summer quite a lot on the podcast, and I do. But I actually quite like fall, or autumn, as we call it over here. It does get pretty. It's not too cold yet. As long as it's not pissing it down, you can go out in the countryside, have a nice little walk around, watch all the trees dying, remember that existence is futile. That's probably my favourite part about autumn.
I wanted to let you know, Steve, that Mia Winters on our Facebook stream noted that she lives in Canada and they just bought sticky toffee pudding today. So there is at least... Oh, that not finishing penalty is steep.
Yeah. Oh, well, I deserved it. I'm glad to hear that they have it in Canada. Well done. Glad you've retained something useful.
What is this weird hole? Jeez. Okay, I don't have time to be looking. I just gotta go. It's a long hole. My God.
Bump. Kabump. Yeah, make sure sticky toffee pudding. The custard is important. Don't warm up the custard like a noob. The custard has to be cold, the pudding hot and sticky.
The pudding hot and sticky.
About to say I don't make the rules, but I definitely did just make that rule up.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of fall events. Pre-pandemic and everything, there were wine walks kind of in my area of Dallas, which were a really fun, treat, a way to go out, have fun, and do stuff. And I liked the winter ones the best because, well, Texas summers exist. And
Yeah.
they're a lot. They are a lot. So okay, I'm just gonna have to eat a stroke to move this thing along.
Said I like the summer, but you said it was a wine walk. I don't like walking in the summer. I don't think anyone likes that.
It's a pretty nice setup for got robbed. It's a pretty nice setup for when they do them well, when there's a lot of businesses that are kind of real close together, and you're, oh my God, you did so much better on that than I did, Steve.
Yeah, I cheated.
Did you hit the target?
No, I just kind of I just hit the ball really hard. It went to the wrong part of the course, which turned out to be the right part of the course.
Oh,
So
I think I just whiffed it.
cheat.
Okay.
Didn't work out well for either of us.
Well then, you know what that means. Full power!
Full power. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Calculate this shot. Alright. Yeah, speaking of booze and sticky toffee pudding, I'm pretty sure I saw a sticky toffee pudding cider last time I was out shopping. I didn't get it because I'm a coward. But this year I'm going to get it. This year I'm going to live.
So, I guess sort of one more fall one specific. Condor asks, what's your worst fall memory?
Oh, I don't know. That's an odd question to ask. I don't know if I have any. I mean, I have a lot of bad memories, but I don't think I remember them being season specific. Again, I think it is because in England there is a brief summer, and then there's about 8 months of interminable grey. So it's quite hard to track down what the seasons are, unless it's like Christmas Day or something, or Bonfire Night.
Oh, doggone it! That sticks. I can actually take this one and the one from Saragran asking about hurricane season and our worst hurricane experience, because they are definitely related. It wasn't honestly even all that bad of a fall memory, but there was a really bad hurricane one year that my family and I had to flee from because we lived kind of near the Gulf, and oh man, that was so close to going in. But we had to kind of go to a very weirdly remote area because that's where the kind of sister... Wow, you got a hole in two, Steve?
I did. I did it deliberately as well. Absolutely planned it to happen.
Darn it. Alright.
You're supposed to go that way? I'm not going that way. No, that was worse. I should have went the way you went.
Oh, anyway, so we had to go to this weirdly remote area, I mean, way out in the sticks, because that was just... I don't know why I keep thinking I can pull that move off when I clearly cannot. Again, I did it again. God dang it.
Oh man, I nearly had it.
There.
I went through the demon's face and everything. That was so cool.
Anyway, so that's where they had like transferred my grandma, so we had to kind of follow her out there, and the only place we could find to stay was a fish camp called the Rusty Bucket Motel, in which the rooms, quote unquote, were trailer sections, were trailers that were sectioned off into fours. And I want to be real with you. The name was extremely apt. It was one of the first showers in my life I had taken where I was like, I felt so much cleaner before I stepped in that water.
Ugh, nice.
I remember the door handle was a rag. Or, sorry, the door to the bathroom didn't have a knob, it had a rag stuffed in.
Oh, that's not hygienic.
No, it was not a great place. But we got through safe, and that's what mattered. So it's just kind of a funny story now, as opposed to a bad hurricane story, which is a lot worse.
I suppose, yeah. I remember we used to have a lot of bonfire parties at my house when I was a kid, because it's very near my birthday. Hint, hint. Anybody who wants to send me explosions for my birthday, don't do that. And yeah, my dad used to be pretty blasé about the bonfire and the fireworks. A lot of drinking going on. Just remember my uncle just grabbing a can of petrol and just pouring it, like right next to it, just pouring it on this bonfire, quite a large fire, and that it blew up. It didn't blow up in a way that hurt anyone, so it's kind of like everybody just thought this is a great time. But I thought, that was a slight shift in the scenario, being away from a horrific experience. Not just for my young tender mind, definitely for my uncle, but,
Yeah.
for everyone probably.
Yeah, that probably would have been a moment that lived in everybody's psyche. The day your uncle burned himself to death, that would have been a lot.
Yeah. But he didn't, so he just, he looked cool. And I didn't learn a damn thing that day, Drew. Not a damn thing.
Uh, oh, that, oh, wait. I need to see what's going on here. Do I want to go into the potion? Above the potion? Through the potion?
Into the potion. Oh, no. That's
Alright,
disappointing.
well, you know what? Full power!
Full power, I think, was the better option there. I hate it when you obviously haven't taken the right route and you have to slink around all the obstacles like a failure.
Yeah, I feel like there was definitely some sort of trick to that, but I have no idea what it was. I guess go into the potion?
Yeah, must have been. Must have been getting a cauldron. Why have a cauldron there?
Oh, what do we do about the horrific baby face?
Oh, I'm going to smash right into it, Drew. It seems to be the only logical response. Take that, baby. No, just a look of surprised indifference from the bodiless baby there.
I don't know what I expected.
Hmm.
Well, that didn't work out in the slightest. I lost ground. I lost a lot of ground. I learned nothing.
Oh, I can't believe it. Just, no. What a stingy video game. Come on. I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I suppose I should plan these shots. Yeah, not going to.
That sounds like a real nerd strategy, Steve.
Yeah. Hey.
Wow.
Not planning shit worked out for me then.
That it did. Oh my goodness.
That part wasn't very good, let's be real.
Mia Winters also said, so interesting fact for Steve, we live in Keswick, and we pronounce all the letters to the W, is said unlike in the UK.
Well, that just seems like belligerence to me, but you go ahead and pronounce your places as they're spelt. Lunatics.
My god, these things get so complex, it's hard to find the goal. Alright, there it is. So, we had one from Zach Markson, who asked, what's a really neat party idea you've come across?
Well, I don't know if I told you about my uncle. But...
God, could he party? Well, I think we definitely both overshot that one.
Yes, by quite some. A great party idea? I don't know. I don't...
Oh, I've got a few. I loved throwing theme parties back in my youthful days. I guess we're just going up this ramp thing, so... Alright, here goes nothing.
It's a sticky ramp.
Nope, that was the wrong time for full power.
Yeah, I am not the party guy here. I'm just like, get everyone in the same location, put alcohol in that location. I've done my part, leave me alone.
I think my favorite was... Did I just go backward? No, okay, I'm in the right direction. There were several I loved, but Wisest Wizard was a really fun party theme. If you're not familiar, that's the one where everyone has to drink cans of beer or cider or whatever it is, but you just have to drink cans because that's how this one works. And every time you finish a drink, you duct tape your next drink on top of the old one. So you slowly are accumulating this staff of beers. And you're having to drink off of the top of the staff. So, one beer, obviously not an issue. 2, 3. Every beer, it starts getting more unwieldy as you get more drunk. And so it just kind of turns into this weird scramble of mishaps, and people's staffs inevitably get destroyed.
Somebody fights. It sounds like a great way to get into a wizard fight.
Oh, 100% those happen. People destroy their staffs just, being idiots smashing into each other for fun.
Yeah. That seems like it should be codified in the rules, really, but I imagine you don't really need rules once you get... Instinct takes over when the staff gets to about a meter or so, I imagine.
Yeah. Let's see, what else have I really liked? 7 Deadly Sins Party is fun. It's one where everybody dresses as their interpretation of 7 Deadly Sin. So, you know, I wore a suit, carried a mirror, went as Pride. Not sure where I ended up in relation to the whole... There it is. Okay. One dude brought like a giant cake and a thing of pizzas and came, you know, he was gluttony. And we're like, well, also he brought cake, so always a win.
Yeah.
It's fun because it's a costume party, but it's one with kind of everything open to interpretation. So you have a little room for creativity. You're kind of able to work within whatever budget you have. Wow, that is shady on that one. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one. I had another one that was in mind, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
This game.
A little more adult but still fun is a sort of a martini party or a cocktail party where everybody brings a shaker or a bottle of their favorite cocktail that they've made, or martini you can do if you want to be the classy version. And, you know, and then it's just a way for everybody to kind of share their favorite recipes with one another while getting hammered.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I like the idea of these 7 deadly sins. It seems like I've been to parties before where I could encapsulate all of them at the same time. I'd assume that's the end game of the...
Okay, that pumpkin is a lot harder to go around than I expected.
Bloody pumpkins.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I suppose
God.
Halloween appropriate for... yeah, Halloween is like my favourite fall thing. It's still instills me with a sense of wonder. You do get to the point by October or so when the nights are kind of turning snappish and the stars are bright, and it does feel a little bit exciting. You know, providing you can go in where it's warm, it's pretty sharpish, but yeah, that's nice. Spooky season is nice. Spooky season of July through October.
I just think that thing on par. Surely you can go through the ghost axes, right?
Yeah, I didn't consider that. That was probably a non-threat. I was probably worried about nothing there. You're gonna hit me with the memory of an axe. Big deal.
Well, I won, but neither of us really did great.
Well, I did significantly worse there, Drew.
I don't feel like I'd be bragging about the old 95 on the links. So we'll move away from fall a little bit and take another Discord Ushin question from Sharina. What's your favorite season to go on vacation, and to what climatic region? Seeing as you were mentioning your love of fall, and I will pick our next course. Let's see, any thoughts? Did we do the Candyland one?
No.
Let's do Candyland. That looks bizarre.
Delicious.
Yeah, horrifying.
Oh yeah, a little bit, but a little bit nightmarish.
That gingerbread man definitely has had my brain whooped out.
Someone in the YouTube chat says they've been to a party where they played real life Among Us. Someone just lying on the kitchen floor until someone finds them and calls a meeting. I mean, that might not be a real life game of Among Us. I've been to parties where that happens. That might just be somebody did the wrong drugs, and now we all need to have a very serious discussion about what happens next.
I've been to a murder mystery party, and that's really fun, but also a lot of work that someone has to do.
Yeah. Again, if a lot of work is not me, I'm theoretically for it.
Yeah. I would say, so for favorite season to vacation, I love going to the beach in summer. I grew up a few hours from a very shitty beach around the southeast part of the Texas Gulf, which is mostly just shipping channels, to be honest. But it was still fun, and it was something I looked forward to, and so, you know, when I have the opportunity in summer, I will almost always go for a beach house where possible.
Yeah, any kind of beach, providing the sun is there. I went to Norfolk when I'd finished my America tour to be with my kids, and that's right on something called the Wash, which is not quite the North Sea, but may as well be. And it was not warm, but I got home and the weather was crap, but we still went swimming in the sea, and it was awful. It was bloody awful, but we had to do it because of some sense of obligation of, like, we're near the sea, we have to go in it. I think I started hyperventilating when I was going in. It was terrible. So yeah, I love the beach. English beach is very rare that the weather coincides with the expectation.
Let's see. Similarly, Zach of All Trades asked, most disappointing vacation. Not worst necessarily, but the most disappointing. Well, let me tell you about the Rusty Bucket.
I don't know, I'm pretty good on vacation. I'm pretty easily pleased.
Yeah, I typically plan most of my vacation. Oh wow, that's so much smarter than what I was gonna do. Oh boy, this is gonna be a real guessing game on power. Or not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
God damn it, Gulp.
I'm trying to think. Have you ever heard of Dinosaur Land in New Jersey? No.
Been like disappointing parts. You know, I go on holiday mostly with the kids for the last 15 years, and again, British seasides. If the weather ain't good, there ain't much to do. So normally just drop into an arcade when that happens, and it shouldn't be hard to get an arcade right. But quite often, I hate it when you just go to the really cynical one, and it's all just money-grabbing penny machines that don't even have cool prizes in them. So if you fucked up an arcade because you're a greedy, soulless hack, then you're an enemy of joy, and I despise you. So yeah, there's been a couple of times when I run into a bad arcade, and
Could never have guessed.
I think I went I would take my kids once to a place called, I can't remember if it was Southwold or something near it. It was a really quaint seaside town. It was lovely, but the nearest swimming pool was kind of in another location. I can't remember, and this was more of a town. And we worked out when we got there, it was kind of more of a, I want to say, I don't know, it was just seedy as fuck. It was awful. I think it was kind of place where people just go for bachelor parties because no one cares what happens there. It's like there was a park on one side and arcades and everything, and on the other side just a load of strip clubs. Terrible. And the fairground equipment and all the little plastic characters that were smiling were covered in green mold. It's like, well, we're not going on any of that. That hasn't been maintained since the 1980s. But yeah, it was a bad move. Because we were at a little seaside town. It was like there was like a George Orwell mural there because he had written there, and there was a museum of kind of like bizarre, pointless things. It was great. It was a really nice little quaint seaside town. But then we went, oh, let's go into the big town. And we should not have done that. It was a horrible experience.
I would like to know, I got a hole-in-one on that freaking thing. That was
I did.
a ridiculously lucky shot.
Wow.
Was I gonna say? Oh, I did think of a disappointing vacation and a quasi hurricane story. Is the So I was working in a different Gulf area, kind of around the Alabama Gulf Shores area, and I had a weekend off, and I rented a condo, invited some friends to come out, grabbed a keg, was like, all right, gonna have some fun while I'm off at work, and got my downtime, gonna make the most of it. And then a tropical storm rolled in, basically cutting through directly the path my friends would have needed to travel to arrive. Meaning I ended up completely solo. Do I want to go in this hole? This feels like a trap hole.
Are there trap holes in this? I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, that didn't lead me to the goal. I kind of did. So yeah, that was a pretty disappointing tropical storm-based vacation, not hurricane.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you got to be alone with a keg of beer. Not too bad.
Netflix was working. Like I say, it wasn't. There's a reason it didn't win my worst one. It's just my most disappointing. It was like, oh, I'm gonna have a whole weekend at the beach with my friends and a keg, and then it was just, oh, I'm gonna be inside completely by myself with a keg and Netflix, which is, it's not the worst weekend, but it is a disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like my story. It's like that entire holiday was all right. It was just the moldy strip club avenue I took my children to, which, just if we hadn't done that, it would have been a fairly flawless vacation. I don't have high expectations. Through the donut face. Oh, no.
The donut face.
Oh, God.
Worship me!
Looks like we've got a donut cultist. Not like him at all.
I am your god now. Let's see, Zach of All Trades asks, any chance of getting one of the other A&D guys to guest on the Brodeo? Yeah, Steve and I a little bit shot ourselves on the foot in that one when we picked Wednesday at noon Central Time as our go-to one. It happened to work for our two schedules, but that's a super hard time for most other people.
Yeah. The lazy bastards.
Yeah. Even the A&D folks apparently have things to do at noon. Go figure. Weirdos.
People with jobs.
And then you factor in people with actual day jobs.
We've had Rick, John, and Bevan appear on this. If you search the archive, we had John come and teach us how to lose at Magic the Gathering. I think we had Rick joined us for that train game. And I took Bevan through a magical AI-generated dungeon adventure, which didn't work.
That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, and then we've had the group one for Castle Crashers, where we learned that the Nintendo Online playing is not stable enough for that.
Get your shit together, Nintendo.
Oh God, what are these? I don't know what's happening here.
Gonna do the work for me. That's all I care about. Boom.
Well, if you're going one way, I'll go the other. We'll let people see the whole skadoodle.
Skadoodle indeed. Alright. That wasn't so terrible. It's okay. Mostly downhill from here.
And swirly whirly in.
God damn it. Yes! Bogey. I'm great at this game. Oh no. Looking at my previous scores, I'm really not.
Uh-oh. What's going on with this one?
Slam!
Something's up.
Just aim for the big block of jello. Everything will take care of itself.
I don't know what's happening here, but there's something suspicious afoot. Ah, dang it, I did the exact same thing I always do. I don't know, I always think I can pull off that shot, and I can't. Oh, I guess we've been so into this game and the questions. Steve, any writing things to talk about? Projects, secret projects, unsecret projects?
No, my most secretive project is now very much unsecret. I'm trying to make it as unsecret as possible. That's the Shingles movie, which will not happen without Indiegogo's support. We're
Yeah.
already just over 20%, which is great. But the mathematically inclined among you will know that 20% is not 100%. So still, we're going to be talking about it for a while. We're going to be shouting about it, putting it out there, getting support from horror fans and A&D fans alike. So if you know anyone who might be interested in backing this exciting and unusual, slightly sticky project, let them know.
Should also mention that if you are a content creator of a YouTube series, podcast, blog, anything like that, and you've always wanted a random indie author on, boy howdy, do you have us over a barrel right now. We'll go on just about damn anything.
Yeah, I mean, that was sort of always true as well. But
Yeah, honestly, we've never been that picky about it, but like, it's really like, all right, yeah, whatever.
yeah, we're putting a lot of hopes and dreams into this Shingles podcast crowdfunder. So,
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go on that thing. Oh, I guessed wrong. Oh,
God, that is
potatoes.
Unnecessarily tricky.
Alright, I can do
There
this.
I got it.
Slightly less.
No worries. Yeah, I desperately want to see Puppet getting fisted on screen. So,
Well, I mean, you can
Can make
watch
that during
that.
the reality
Internet
show.
exists, Steve.
I don't know. I want it to be a more personal experience.
You want your puppet. Yeah.
Yeah, my puppet. I want to see the look in its eye. I trust Steve Rudzinski to shoot it the way I want it to be shot. And I don't just want any generic puppet fisting experience here. I
Well,
want it to be
did
special.
that wrong.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I guess I should probably mention that Fred the Vampire Accountant number 7, Out of House and Home, had its audiobook release yesterday. So if you are a fan of the series or comedic fantasy vampire accountants in general, although I have some questions on that one, or the outstanding vocal talents of Kirby Hayborn, then by all means pick it up. You can get it from Audible or any major audiobook platform. I guess that means if you're an audiobook platform and you don't have it, yes, I did just sort of call you out, but, you know,
And you deserve it.
be better.
Drew's fault, your shit. Get your act together, man.
And I have had folks ask about the graphic audio version, and that is in development, but no release date or anything as of yet. That one's just still kind of cooking in the background. Those take a little longer, obviously. More cast, more coordination, etc. I did it wrong.
What was it like over there? I'll watch you for a bit.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what you're doing.
dog it.
I'm gonna join in. Wee.
No, I hate this. Oh God, it's a matter of delicacy. Oh, eat turds.
Hey.
God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I chose the right tunnel. One of those tunnels takes you right back to the beginning.
Oh no! Oh god, I can't even get up this thing.
I just got a double bogey, so I'm doing okay.
I hope I picked the right tunnel. I don't think I did. I think I picked the beginning tunnel.
I picked the left tunnel. Only one of them leads back to the beginning, so... Oh no, both of them lead back to the beginning.
Oh, I did not pick either of those then.
Oh no, no. Okay, cool. You didn't get the beginning one.
I ran out of shots?
Oh no, you were right there.
I guess I shot 14 times. Didn't feel that way. Oh, take it.
Up, out of bounds. Boogie. Oh, it's candy.
Let's see. Oh, it's a new month, and it's the end of a quarter. Press A to jump while in water. Oh, crap.
What? Jump? Okay, I think that go how it's supposed to.
I don't know. I feel like I'm almost to this thing. There we go. I'm assuming?
I mean, is this the
Where?
right place to be? How
I
do you do
have
this
no
for-
idea what we're supposed to be doing here.
None
Well-
of this looks great.
Oh my god! That almost worked.
Oh, I just twatted myself into the wrong course.
Alright. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
I don't think I'm going to make this one. I got a sneaking suspicion. Wait, maybe I can just wedge up this bit of hill here.
Wait. I think I went on a different course for a second. Ah.
Excellent.
Right behind you. Yeah!
No problem at all. Take that.
Oh my
level.
god, that was a wild one.
Yeah, I did not have a strategy for that.
I'm not sure what the strategy would have been for that. Oh, lordy.
Full power.
Okay, well, this is going to be interesting.
I cocked that up.
Oh, you and me both.
He's supposed to go up there?
Oh yeah,
What's going on here?
pretty sure. Ah, you pooper.
Hey, just I see a flag.
I would give so much for a button to like stop your ball from rolling.
That just seems to add a level of animosity to this game that perhaps it does not need. Or
Oh,
it would make it a much better
screw
game.
you! I made it onto the thing. That chapped my ass. I did it. I friggin' did it.
It's a
And it did not
frustrating
respect it. I know I have to give up on this. Fine. Wanted to go in the thing.
Come on, you can do it.
I did. I was just mad. I really wanted to do it on the conveyor belt.
Oh, I didn't even touch the conveyor belt. I'm not messing with the conveyor belt.
It shot into a giant funnel thing. It looked cool.
Full power. No, that didn't work.
Oh boy, this one is really just go with God.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. So either get the exact right power or fall to your doom. This will be the third time I've fallen to my doom. There we go.
Oh. Poop fiddles. This is going to be fun. Stop rolling!
Hey. Oh, it's a fun little roller coaster ride as your reward. Some sort of candy apocalypse happening also.
Yeah, that was the fun thing I saw, and I was like, oh man, that's cool. And I like, right as you did, I was like stopping right before a thing was gonna hit my ball. Well, that kind of gave you a little extra oomph.
That was too much power.
Too much
no.
oomph. Too much oomph!
Knocked into the pudding oblivion. Normally where I'd prefer to be, but not in it.
It's like, doesn't sound like the worst place.
Mm.
Be a good name for a sweet shop. Pudding Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! 85! Look at me just exploding with talent.
Look, we've both taken our game down a bit. We keep playing this for 10 years. We might get a normal score.
Yeah! Alright, well I think that is going to do it for this week's Adventure Brodeo. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hopefully you have enjoyed this round of golf with friends. I know we certainly did. And we will probably play it again in the future if y'all enjoyed. But until next week, thank you for coming out. Please check out the Shingles Indiegogo if you have not already. We would really love to make that a reality. Until next time, bye!
Bye.